Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this.
You really had to bowl first here. The pitch is offering next to nothing for the batters.
Players look ready. Umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get... off the mark. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Zaman is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 11 for none.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Wait there. Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Up. Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Loud appeal. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Hey, up.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Sweated on the full and straight one. Brilliant shot back past the bowler.
Yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yep.
Swatted away. Hooked it to the vacant boundary on the leg side. 4 runs.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Wait on.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right armour is coming into the attack from the marquee end.
Yep. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Waited on it. Great shot down to 3rd man. Should be 4. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
9 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 48 for none. Going with spin now. There's a run here, surely.
Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Hasaranga has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep. Catch it.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Gotcha.
Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
End of the over, 9 off it. Pakistan are 61 for none.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Into the gap, nice shot.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace and the covering fielder had no chance.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Hasaranga from the marquee end.
Wait on. Waiting.
Misses everything.
Nice ball.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Wait. Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
4 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 86 for none. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep. Waiting. Wait.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That's a really good half century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Yep, yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the marquee end.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep, yep.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
And out. Straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Wait on. Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Nicked it. Big appeal. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Yep.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Huge appeal. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Looking good so far. No issue with the bounce. This looks good. Is it hitting though? Just as we suspected, it's missing the lot.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yeah.
That's off the middle of the bat.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Wait on.
Over. Pakistan are 110 for 2.
Are now 110 for 2.
Yep, yep.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Just about timed
Yep.
that perfectly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
Keeper.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yeah.
Good return there, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Are now on 124 for 2.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Bowling, the captain is going with the spinner.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
faintest of sounds. No one to catch it though. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep. Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. Pakistan are 135 for 2. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yeah.
Nice shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Edged. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Wow, that's missed the lot. Loud shout.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Yeah. Oh. Well bowled.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Super shot. A couple on offer here.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
14 runs added there. Pakistan are 160 for 3. Finds the edge. Big shout.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Strong appeal.
Yeah. That's it. Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. That's the over. Pakistan are 167 for 3.
Yep. That's it.
Great shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just tick. Textbook stuff. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
That's it.
Great shot.
Yep.
Placement exquisite.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but one bounce and a 4. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder.
That's it.
Got
Yep.
that away nicely.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
That's it. Yep. Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the marquee end.
Yep.
Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
Got what it deserved. It was short and way down the leg side. Just helped on its way, really.
Yep.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
1 That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
End of the over, 24 off it. Pakistan are 206 for 3.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep. Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Bowler is confident on this one. Loud appeal. Off the edge, could be 4. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 218 for 3. We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Timed that brilliantly.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Shah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Edge, unplayable. Pereira has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Got hold of it, a pretty good bouncer, enough control to get it away.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yeah.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Edged it.
Off the mark with an edge. I'll be hoping to find the middle of the bat next time. There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep. Bowler. Catch it.
Good shot. A beauty.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how good a ball is, they'll just get smacked.
Oh, nice bowling.
Sri Lanka weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Shah from the grandstand end.
Well bowled.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Well bowled.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Keeper.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nicely played.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Good bit of timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Just threw the shot too early.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Too much width, and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
It's a good shot. 4 straight down the ground.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot through the gap.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yep. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. Bowler.
End of the over. Sri Lanka at 84 for 2.
But now 84 for 2.
Gotcha.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Oh. Volley.
Well played. Capitalised on the loose delivery on the leg side.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Perfectly timed.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Yep, yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 101 for 2.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
And that brings up the 50
Built some momentum for the team with this 50 partnership. Their team will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total. Great delivery on a free hit. Gives nothing away.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot. That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
This could be out.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
Yep. No.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
End of the over. 10 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 111 for 2. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yep. Catch it.
Times it nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Clipped neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Khan will be disappointed with that delivery.
End of the over. 10 off it. Sri Lanka are 121 for 2. Wazim is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the marquee end.
Yep. Keeper's ball.
Good pickup. Big chance.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Edged. Loud shout. And taken. Superb delivery.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Azam, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Power and precision in that shot.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Nice shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Well bowled.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, that is a great catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
At number 6 for Sri Lanka.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
10 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 162 for 4.
Nice bowling.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. A little late on that, no run scored.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Oh my, that's racing away.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Nicked it.
Just threw the shot too early.
Nice bowling.
Finds the edge.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Bowler!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Nicely played.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Char back on now. Good shot. A beauty.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for four. A poor delivery.
Quick onto that in the infield. Timed that brilliantly.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground.
Yep.
That's out. Caught.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Right there.
And dropped.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 200 for 5. Wasim coming back into the attack. Padding up to that.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Yep.
Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Crunch on the front foot and bang, gone all the way.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Launched into it. Landed just short of the boundary rope for 4.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That's the end of the match. Sri Lanka has taken the 3. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely on your way home.
That always looked like a total that would be tough to defend. They would have loved to have put up more of a fight though, and in the end, a very comprehensive victory.
Not sure which way this match was going at first, but it ended up being a pretty easy victory. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you soon.